Yeah, I got you. Uncle Wayne. Let's go. BMore4Real.
What it is.
We back in the head, man. Let's go. Yeah. We gonna give everybody a check. Kids to join the stream. Everybody a second. BMore4Real. Let's go. We up in the head, man. Yeah, man. Wow, a wild Wednesday. Wow, Wednesday. Wow. BMore4Real. You can lock with us, man. Word to my brother. Shout out to my brother, man. We rated off for reality. Come get your weekly dose of reality, man. It's BMore4Real. You know how we do it, man. We want to appreciate all of our viewers, all of our streamers. This is our first time streaming on Instagram, and officially,
see how you feel.
Yeah, just to see how we
Something
feel.
different. See how you feel.
Just to see how we feel, and we appreciate that. We appreciate all our streamers and viewers. Yep.
And BMore4Real is when you have to understand we are real. We are in Baltimore and we speak on some real topics, whether it hurt your feelings or not. And you don't always have to agree with us, but we like to be BMore4Real.
And we're going to always keep it BMore4Real. Let's clap it up, man.
Man,
we BMore4Real. Man, BMore4Real, man. Shout out to all of our new subscribers, man. We had a lot of support, you know what I'm saying, over the last course of the month or two. We are on our road to 200 subscribers. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know, what we do here is we actually give you a daily dose of reality. We make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we can exaggerate your talents while also giving you the truth and things that make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It might make you feel uncomfortable, but we still gonna give you the truth, and we still want you to be more for real about your situation. Let's go. Let's go. Be more for real. Well, Uncle Wayne, man. Let's just go ahead, right into it. The first topic of the night. People will hold on. Let's get a moment of silence.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get a moment of silence. Y'all see the title?
We do.
Y'all see the title? Just give us a second. Let's give
for those who couldn't be with us and not with us.
Definitely.
We do.
Definitely.
Moment of respect.
And it's BMore4Real. We back in here. We appreciate all the streamers and viewers. And in case you guys didn't hear, like I said, this is the first time of us going live on Instagram as well. Officially, we had some issues working out the kinks, but we got it worked out now.
Yeah,
we have it worked out now. Let's go ahead and get right into it. People will start to follow you, and that is a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? And before you even get started, I was going to see your reaction to this, but let me give you a precursor. Let me give you a prelude to what this topic actually means. People will start to follow you, which means that, like, let me give you an example. I've seen people that started off online, I guess, you know what I'm saying, doing food reviews and start cooking food this way, that way. Mm-hmm. And now everybody is following the trends and the wave. And so the thing is that I guess people will get mad that somebody will follow you, you know what I'm saying? But I think that people should be inspired instead. But the whole purpose of the segment is to tell you that people will start to follow you when you on to some shit. They gonna start to follow you. They gonna look. I don't care if they with you or not. They gonna look. They gonna keep them tabs on you just to see how you progressing. And guess what? You gonna keep on progressing as long as you don't worry about them haters. So let's be more for real, man. We're gonna get a shout out, applause, man. We're gonna do all that, man. We appreciate all of our viewers. Man, let's be more for real. The people will start to follow you. And so the amazing thing about that is that you in a leadership role and stuff like that as
Warning
well.
people to
So
follow me, right?
yeah, for real though, people should want to follow you in your campaign and your whole prerogative.
Absolutely.
So what is your perspective on the whole situation?
Because people follow you, but you want people to follow you for the right reason, not the popularity reason. Get it? Because if you're not foundation and what you're supposed to do for real, people start following you on BS. That's what's happening now. And look online. And like you just said, them cooking shows. A lot of them now, they done went to so far, but they're not getting the likes. Now they cooking naked.
Right.
Get it? What I'm saying?
They are for the
to
views.
Get anybody.
They do it for the views, man. Let's go ahead and
you.
type it out. Let's be more for real, man. We're from the edge, man.
That's the real thing. When you follow you got to be very careful why people are following you and why you want people to follow you. You said that's why I said
that is a different and unique perspective. So you have to look at the precedents that you setting for the people to follow.
Do you see?
That is
be careful on why they follow.
that is definitely deep. But you know, people will start to follow you, especially on social media. We got a social media trend. We got a social media craze these days. You know what I'm saying? The craze is that I guess people are seeking for some type of attention and validation. You know what I'm saying?
Attention,
and I think that's what it leads to. But you know what? When you are on to something though, people will start to follow you, and that is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And for all the content creators out there and stuff like that, when you start making creating content that's original to yourself, I think the biggest misconception is that you probably have sparked and you probably inspired somebody instead of actually motivating them, which is actually a real difference. You know what I'm saying? When you calling people to a certain action and then when you inspire people, it's totally different. So what I mean by that, let's say that somebody is really into content creation and they like the content that you are creating, but in their mind it clicks with them because they already thought about the conversation that you're having. So it resonates with them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that they are copying you. It's not that they're trying to follow you in that pursuit. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, you have now set a precedence for these people. And I think that we need to, instead of trying to downplay people that follow you, I think we should admire the people that are inspired to follow us.
But let's flip that other side of the coin.
Let's flip it.
Let's flip the other side.
Let's flip it. You always gonna get it.
Let's flip the other side of the coin. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Our problem is we want people to follow us whether it's good or not. That's where our issue come in at. Because everybody follow you and ain't because they like you. Do you see?
Deep.
You know?
Everybody what?
Ain't because they like you. And you gotta learn that. Stop trying to get people to follow you for no reason. Give them, like you said, good content, something that they can admire and inspire them, lift them up. Because sometimes just a momentary thrill don't always work out.
That is absolutely true.
So if somebody gonna follow you, give them something to follow and worth following. You know what I mean? Let's be BMore4Real. For real.
BMore4Real, man. Keep it locked with
us.
Keep it locked with us. This is rated R, like my brother said. Rated R for reality, man.
Reality.
It don't get no realer than this because really when you have these conversations, nobody else is really talking about these conversations. I see that oftentimes, even in the music industry, right? So you have people that do, what do you call it when they make it's a sample, right? And you got to get all these credentials. You got to go and jump through all these loopholes in order to even make samples of music and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, eventually people will start to follow you. The samples that we have today actually came from yesteryear. So when we look at it, everybody's copying somebody to be more for real. Look, everybody is copying somebody to be more for real.
It's ABCs, so if you got to get more out of ABCs, it's only ABCs, only letters in the alphabet. You only can create what is already out there. So apparently it's been done before.
Exactly.
But maybe how you put it together makes the difference. That's how you get the followers, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
You want them to follow you.
We want them to follow us, but we don't want them to follow us
for the wrong reasons. Yeah, there we go. Now, what is our solution?
Um, Solutions. There are a couple things with solutions. Before we get to solutions, because we got a little bit of time,
absolutely,
we have just a little bit of time.
Work on them
we
solutions.
Have to make sure that we have
because usually, you know what we do. Solutions are last one, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like we had a late start. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. It's a family.
We're
family
here.
Affair, we're still here. But guess what? The show still must go on. But what I'm saying,
and it went on,
and it's still gonna go on. But what I'm saying is that from start to finish, when you are on a goal and you're achieving a certain task, it's like once you accomplish it, those people that never accomplish it, they try to like jump on the bandwagon. And that's why, like, eventually I'm gonna come up with the series with the attack on English. Please stay tuned to that. I know that sounds crazy, like attack on English and we speak English, but see, we don't communicate properly because we don't understand the words that we're using. I'll get into that later. I'll get into that later. But all I'm saying is that we don't know the truth. We haven't tapped into, and we don't know the true potential that we have because we haven't discovered the gifts that the Most High has already given us.
Yes.
It is fascinating, and I do love. That's why I like the BMore part. I love what Dennis and them are doing because they're not really talking about your talent make room for you. They're showing you people that have talents. You know what I'm saying, and skills and trades and opportunities, and they actually, you know what I'm saying, they just showing you. And it's deeper than that. If you can see, if you know, you know. But shout out to BMore Pod. Make sure y'all go ahead. We're gonna be on there in a couple weeks as well too.
BMore Pod.
In a couple weeks, we're gonna be on BMore Pod. Shout out to BMore Pod. Shout out to Dennis if y'all listening to it. But shout out to you guys as well, man. Shout out to you guys as well. It's just awesome to be able to network. But the main thing is that, you know what I'm saying, people trying to copy you to try to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get a balance.
That's how some of them followers are.
And I think that goes along with gatekeeping because a lot of the times people have information and stuff like that where they can help people succeed where they are trying to block that information. They were willing participants to withhold that information. I mean, there's a glaring example about that with P. Diddy and stuff like that. I'm not going to speak too much into that.
But why not? We BMore4Real.
I'm not gonna speak too much into that because, I mean, if you know, you know. Just like I was saying, let's be more for real. Like, it's just some people
don't know.
It's just some. All right. So in case you don't know, gatekeeping is when you have the way and you know the way, right? And you are basically guarding other people's success. You don't want anybody to be higher than what you are. And the quintessential statement for that is a crab in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? But it's deeper than that because if you would consider P. Diddy a crab in a bucket, it's not true in its literal sense. I mean, he has money, or he had money. He had billions. He had billions. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's what we gravitate to, and that's the thing that. My mom always told me as well too. She was like, and this is the day my mother died.
That's you know,
shout out to my mom. I'm gonna get some. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying? This is the day that she passed 2 years ago to this date exactly. But what I will say is that she was a strong individual.
Feel like it was yesterday, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. It don't even feel like it was 2 years.
Times it's like.
I don't even. All right.
God bless you, bro. Definitely.
You know, it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? Hold your composure. You're a soldier. But what I will say is that they were strong individuals. You know what I'm saying? So they often challenge us to think. You know what I'm saying? The most and the most thing that I remember, like I was saying about my mom and about my dad, they used to say, "Don't always count your chickens before it hatch." No, neither one of them. Both of them.
Can we think with your dad? Not that.
No. We ain't gonna get on all that, man. This is too deep. That's sensitive to me. You know what I'm saying? Right now, in this day, yes. Right now, it is sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
Mom and dad,
it's super sensitive. Right. It is super sensitive. My mom did die on this day 2 years ago. My father died 2013. You know what I'm saying? Almost 11 years, 12 years ago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's the life we live. But other than that, You know what I'm saying? So that I do not get distracted. Um, we often have people that will follow trends because they are inspired. It's not because they are trying to
That's what I said. That
copy what you're doing. You know what I'm
popular,
saying? We
right?
just, I think we have to have more discernment as people. You know what I'm saying? We're so quick to issue out, copyrights, all this other stuff. We don't even know what's going on. We need to collab more with our individuals that's in our platform because we don't even know how stuff like the YouTube algorithm and all of that stuff works. We don't know how that works. But what we can do is share information when we come together and we network and we get ideas from you because that's what I would love to do. Like with BMore4Real, they came here and just they dropped Jews. You know what I'm saying? They dropped plenty Jews, and it was a blessing to have them come on a platform. But we need to still network, even in our daily lives. It's not about podcasting or anything like that. I'm just saying in our daily lives, learning how to network with people so that we can make ends meet. Because, like I said, my mom, that's what I was originally hitting at. She used to say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know a lot of times. But that was my original point, and
And,
yeah,
and it's deep. But when I flip the other side of the coin,
Yep.
which I do,
yep,
that's where our problem come in with us as blacks. We a bunch of followers.
I know that's right.
You know? Sad but true, because we need to be leading and leaders, but yet we're a bunch of followers because we want to follow someone who's popular. But let me ask you
Can we get some
something.
round of
You know
applause for
what I
that? Can we do something?
mean? You see what I'm saying?
Oh man.
What our problem is.
Oh man.
And then when things don't work out, remember you follow and it's time to lead. And when you follow someone with some foundation. That makes it better for everyone. We are leaders, but we don't act like it. We love to follow because it's easy, because when somebody else make the mistake or go wrong, you can come down on them. But try leading. And let me tell you something. It's not as easy as it looks.
Nope.
Do you understand?
Not
So
at all.
try being a leader instead of a follower, and then you get better results out of life. It's just how it is. As another thing, I'm 60. When I get on you men at half my age, if you all don't lead and just be followers, you see the results of the children that's still in cars now. Imagine when that crime get 10 times worse. Because guess what? When you catch them, a lot of them are following someone else. Get it? Because they don't know what being a leader and strong making decisions is in the home, because where are they getting that from?
That goes along with, and I appreciate all we definitely have some Facebook streamers in the house. Let's give a shout out to all of our streamers already too. Let's do that. Be more for real, man. Be more for real. Keep it locked with us, man. It is rated R for reality. So make sure you go ahead and like and share. My brother Davon, he had a couple comments, and like I said, I cannot see these comments like that on Facebook. I'm trying to work out that issue. So if you could as well, just go over to the YouTube so that we can be able to pull your conversation up so people can see what you wrote and we can be able to dialogue. That would be awesome. That is the whole entire point of this stream as well too. Let's funnel this traffic over to YouTube so that we can get the recognition that we deserve, and we can clap it up for BMore4Real too. But now, as I digress though, Big Brother Davon said, you can try to downplay your movement. He said your brain is the strongest asset. Most people nowadays don't like using it to get to the next level. Oh man, we're gonna clap it up.
If
for that.
you don't need to put,
Let's be more for real about that. Let's be more for real about that. That was deep. He said P. Diddy is an opportunist as well too, and then you know what I'm saying. We have some comments on Facebook. Please, we we definitely appreciate all of our Facebook viewers. But if you could please, all of our Facebook, Instagram, this is our first time streaming, on Instagram as well. If you guys could go over to our YouTube page, like, share, subscribe, definitely subscribe, comment, spam the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you guys think about the topics that we're saying, because nobody else is having this conversation. This is the realest conversation on the planet. We are
real.
rated R
And
for reality.
Like those questions be real, like
we
you
be
had. We
more
love them.
for real. We be more for real. All right. Okay, so a couple other comments. He says P. Diddy is an opportunist. They want to say P. Diddy is an opportunist. I'm trying to read these Facebook comments. Please bear with me. If y'all could, like I said, go over to YouTube. Y'all already know. Eric said, yeah, that Brody. Yeah, that Brody. Yeah, we appreciate all our Facebook viewers. We're going to cut it up for y'all. Yeah, that Eric. Yeah, that Brody. He said, hope all is well. Hope all is well, my brother Lance. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, big brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a big loss, nonetheless. But what I'm saying, but what we are talking about right now is that, you know what I'm saying, the biggest thing is people thinking that they are copying you just because they are inspired by you. Being inspired by you and plagiarizing you are two totally different things. So we need to sum it up, we need to learn to admire the people who try to at least copy the form of success that we had,
and give them their respect that you
and not trying to dog them down and trying to say, yo, you trying to copy, you trying to be like me. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we try to reinvent the wheel? That is crazy.
But wasn't that what was that? Copying is the greatest. What did they used to say? A greatest example of liking you. You know what I mean?
It's the greatest example of admiration, something like that.
Something like that.
When people admire you, let's be more for real. When people start to copy you, when people start to admire you, that's how you know you're doing something great. Yep. Big brother Eric said, I'm here, Brody. I feel you. Y'all touch on solid topics that some just won't or some won't. You already know. Let's clap it up for that. Let's clap it up for that. We appreciate that. We definitely appreciate our streamers and we definitely appreciate our viewers. Make sure y'all spam them chats. We always going to talk about topics that people rarely seem to never talk about. But I mean, let's just be inspired. I seen for the greatest example, like I said, was the cooking shows. You see these people cooking, right? Mm-hmm. People have kind of sort of like the same thing. It's repetitive. It's all on who you like. You know what I'm saying?
And what?
All these people cook now, and you know what I'm saying? It shows you something as well, too. Like, if you're living in this world, I mean, it probably should be some ways that you should make at least one meal, you know what I'm saying? With all the given technology. But that's what they would lead us to believe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Programming. That's what they're doing. They are programming us.
If you're a follower.
And that's why we say get your daily dose of reality. This is deprogramming at its finest. This is deprogramming at its finest, because what you used to, this is not what you used to. I can promise you that. And if you ain't used to this, you can kick the bucket. You can keep it moving, because we don't even care. We be more for real. We be more for real.
We've been doing this for a while, and we only gonna get deeper.
We only gonna get deeper. So I mean, it's not for everybody, and it is what it is. And we appreciate all of the streams and all of the viewers, man. We got something special for y'all tonight as well, too, y'all. Yeah. I mean, like, for real, just a good topic. We want y'all to go ahead and share this stream. Make sure y'all go ahead and like it before we go ahead. We have but a short time. We gotta make sure that we get BMore Baby on. Make sure y'all check out BMore Baby. The entertainment segment is fire every single week. It's always gonna be fire. Make sure you check out BMore4Real. It's just that. It's just that. But you know, we know we like you. I don't care how it go down. You can talk your stuff if you want to. I still love your mom. That's why we love you. You know what I'm talking about.
BMore Baby.
BMore4Real. We up in here. He said you got to learn to get off the grid. So what you think about that, Uncle Wayne?
Get off the grid. What is that? Tell me. You gonna have to
So when you talking about get off the grid, he's talking about stop being exposed to like the social media and basically the foundational networks that everybody else is intact to. You got phones, internet. You got the what is it? AC and heating. You know what I'm saying? Heating and cooling, electricity, all that stuff comes off of the grid. You know what I'm saying? If you're not connected to the grid, chances are very likely that you won't receive a lot of the assets like internet and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all that stuff is intact in the grid.
I get what you mean.
And I do agree with that as well. My thing is not just getting off of the grid, and you're absolutely right, big brother. And I appreciate you for your comment. You're absolutely right. My thing is this: that we don't have anybody that really want to be farmers anymore. The stuff that we really need to sustain.
That
we do have. I will say that we do have an increase in black people that want to be doctors and black people that want to be lawyers and study law. Those are the important aspects. But,
as important.
But you have
all of them important.
You do have useless degrees and stuff like that that we waste our lives on and go in the student.
A lot of them in college.
And we never go in our field. Matter of fact,
I
think
of the degrees. I'm like,
statistics is like
this?
60-70% of the people that get a degree never get a job in that field. Just, don't take my word for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's be more for real. Yeah. Let's be more for real about that. But what I'm saying is that I think getting off of the grid really just means being self-sustainable. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's what Big Brother was trying to say. Just being self-sustainable, being able to provide your own meat, because that's what the government is doing, yo. They want us to depend on them. Now, remember, we got series. I hope y'all go back and look on it. Oh, we got comments, man. Maria, we appreciate you, Maria, man. Hello, fam, man. Hello, Maria.
Maria.
Hello, fam. She said she loved the topic, man. We love the comments. We love the viewers, man. BMore4Real. We love everything, man. They just bring over all the sauce. They just drip all the sauce all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We love you guys. We support you guys. And we coming for BMore4Real in a couple of weeks. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Stay locked for that. But as we digress, he was just saying that getting off the grid is just like not relying on the government. And I think we are as a nation, not just black, but white people, everybody in America are dependent on government resources in some type of way. Notice that we don't grow our own foods. Mm-hmm. Notice that we don't control our own medicines. Notice that we don't control our own traffic. Notice that we don't control our own neighborhoods. Anything that you can name, we don't have control over.
Sad, but true.
The government and the basic things like food, water, and shelter, the three major things, food, water, and shelter, we do not have control over.
Mm-hmm.
We
that's
don't.
When things go wrong.
And that's where it goes left field.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Deep.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Time for a change.
It's time for a change.
Yeah, stop being a follower. It's nice to be followed and following.
So what say you on?
But let's not lead a life of being a follower. You know what I mean? That's it. Big
round of applause. Big A on. Look, we only but a short time. We only but a short time. We started a little bit late. We appreciate all of our viewers.
That's it.
Man, make sure y'all go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. But the topic of the night, though, the topic of the night, man, this is deep. This is something that people really do not talk about, though. Troll pages, fake pages, and the correlation with mental health. You see mental health. You can only put so much in the title. Let's be more for real.
But
you can only put so much in the title.
You made enough on this title.
You can only make so much. You know what I'm saying?
So we're going to unpack it.
That's
what we're going to do.
We're going to unpack. We are going to unpack this right now. So my thing with this, and I'm just going to jump straight into it. Regardless of how anybody feel, these fake pages, the people that make these troll pages and stuff like that, I think there's a direct correlation between that and mental illness. And let me tell you why. I do. Let me tell you why. Because it's a difference between making another page for business. But when you try to intentionally make another fake page, you have some level of crazy in you. And I'm not saying that it's a good or bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes stuff can be
crazy,
used for the good or the bad.
Thing. Oh, for the record.
Yeah, some stuff
a level
can be used
crazy
for the good or the bad.
Is a thing of bad.
So that's just my premise. And we're going to get to some comments, man. Brother Davon, he been with us.
Yeah, he
said, sit that phone down, man. Sit it down, man. I appreciate that, big brother Davon, man. Let's go ahead. He said, sit it down. He said, forget those. And look, if y'all got kids, make sure they don't see that. He said, forget those fake tale people, reality shows, embracing scripted lives and calling it real life. That's exactly what we're talking about. I mean, this is the whole entire topic of the night, and you dead on, big brother. I mean, you just hitting. You not missing. I don't know. You want some Giannis
We need to get that
Antetokounmpo.
please. I like how you said that.
Dang, that brother hitting. He 20 for 20 right now. He said everybody's so blind to the truth, and some know it and will tell you they don't care. It's their way of life. Like, nah, bro. Like, for real. People still know. People know the truth.
We need a applause on that. That's deep, and that's true though.
People know the truth and still choose to ignore the truth, and that's
big boy shit.
And that's being more for real.
It's be more for real. I like how I do, and that's the
feedback
we need. If we talk to each other like this, we can grow together.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop being easy on each other for certain things, like the topic we just had. We got to stop being followers. You know what I mean? And start leading.
Well, I'm not saying to totally stop following something. We always have to follow something because a great leader makes a great leader makes a great follower. But what I'm saying is that, especially with the troll pages, and when you put all this stuff together, there's a correlation that nobody's talking about in a similar fashion that we were talking about food addiction and sugar being more addictive than heroin and cocaine that they're not talking about. We're not talking about this. Social media is a drug. Then when you pair that with the relationship that you had with somebody else, somebody that truly love you could really stalk you by setting up another page. And that goes with stalking and all that stuff. I mean, all of this stuff goes together. There is something there. I'm not saying everybody that create a fake page or something like that, something that doesn't associate with who they are. I'm not saying that they all have mental health issues.
It depends.
What I'm saying is the majority of them is an alarming rate. And what I will tell you beyond a reasonable doubt is that most of them are scammers. BMore4Real, you heard it here. They are freaking scammers. They scamming you out of all that.
Said it, fake.
They are scammers. They hide behind the
page.
keyboard and they can't even identify themselves.
Sure. And they do it right because listen, we just started with the other talk we said as being a follower. First of all, you're not comfortable with who you are because you're so busy following people all the time. That's why you never set with no foundation of who you are.
Right.
That happens to us. Remember, I get on you as I'm older teaching you younger. If you all don't teach the younger generation how to be satisfied with who they are and God created them to be,
preach.
You know what I mean?
Teach. Preach.
Gotta do it.
Woo!
Teach, not a preach. We got to. We gotta teach them. Listen, sometimes you gotta step out on your own.
Sometimes you gotta
Sometimes you gotta step out on your own.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
and gotta be the leader God created you to be.
Right.
You understand? Stop following people. We follow people just to make people satisfied. We do. Jump in that lane. Oh, yeah, you're right. Instead of saying, you know what, for real, I'm not feeling that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Well, I mean, let's be more for real. Some people do it like we had a conversation earlier. You know what I'm saying? People say like clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? When you clout chase, a lot of people do try to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? They try to ride people coattail on the way to stardom, but you wasn't there on the rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we see oftentimes with our people. You know what I'm saying? They you know, the shadow people. This is why I have. This is why we have the shadow people. This is why I have respect for a lot of the quotes that we heard from the old people. The shadow people is like, you know, when the sun is shining and you're going through good days and it's bright, you don't see your shadow. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you see your shadow. Everybody, the opposite way around. When the sun is shining and all that stuff, you can see your shadow. So you got everybody there behind you, while the lights is bright. But the moment you're going through your darkest moments, there is no shadow. You can't see your shadow. There's nobody there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they call shadow people. The people that's only there for the moment and not the movement.
That's deep. Listen, yo. That statement alone is deep, and a lot of people feel that way.
Some people are there for the moment and not the movement. But the deal with these fake pages, these troll pages, and the link between mental health, which you're gonna hear on BMore4Real. For real, we're gonna keep it locked. Keep it locked. This is rated R for reality, like my brother said.
Let me ask you about this mental health.
Hold on, let me finish real quick. The link between the troll pages and the fake pages and the mental health is the disguise. And like I said, I'm going to get into it with the attack on English. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the attack on English. I know y'all don't understand right now.
But we will.
But I'm going to put it back. I put it in full surface for you. We'll get and we'll break
get
down.
Back in that.
We're going to break it all the way down. But what I'm saying is
more about that. Right. What do you think?
The basic clout chasing, that whole ideal, the whole social media concept is nothing but programming. I would just make it as simple as that. Notice when we watch TV when we were younger, they call it paid programming. They pay you to program you. So a lot of the content that we have here, first and foremost, is made to deprogram you. So it's not going to resonate with motherfuckers that's comfortable with the way everything is going and want to fit in with the lifestyle. If you want, it's not going to resonate you.
Right.
But the troll pages and the fake pages and the mental health correlation is that these people are a lot of times manipulators. They're trying. It's a disguise. It's a lie. It's a living lie.
That's it.
So that's why I say we're gonna stay tuned for the attack on English. A lot of people think that a lie is not telling the truth. No, you can absolutely tell the truth, but still lie, because the lie is with intent to deceive. I can say everything that you said, but if I say it in a certain way and portray it a certain way, it will give people a different connotation and make people feel a different way. That's manipulation. It's with intent to deceive. So a lie is with intent to deceive. It's not just not telling the truth. And we got to notify the people about that. I mean, it's just, let's be more for real.
That's a lesson we need to learn, because we don't understand what being manipulated is.
Right.
Because, Satan is the master manipulator.
Exactly.
And they don't know the extent of what he does to get through and to get his nasty work accomplished.
Exactly. And so that's why this program is not a program. It's a deprogramming you of what you've been programmed to. So, like I said, this is not a program.
Give me some love on that.
This program is to deprogram you to the things that you already been programmed to. So, I mean, we're going to be more for real. If you like it, make sure y'all go over here.
You understand BMore4Real is.
Yeah, it's not just a show or anything. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Trust me. We be more for real about everything. Trust me. We be more for real about every single thing. And we don't shy away from it, and we encourage other people to do the same. But the main focus as well too is just to show people that, you know what I'm saying, the Most High, the Creator of heaven and earth, has instilled gifts and stuff in us that we're not using. Right. And BMore4Real exacerbates that point as well too. But we're gonna bring it home here as well too. There are talents in every single one of us. Mm-hmm. If you listen to episode 26, I think it was, it said you got skills. You do have skills. Everybody got skills. It's nobody in this world that don't have a particular skill. What we trying to do,
use them or not.
We can't figure out the skill for you. We can't do that for you. But what we can do is encourage you to figure yourself out enough to figure out that skill for you.
And help sharpen them.
Let's be more for real. Yo, look, I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna get it leave it like this. The Bible says the kingdom of God is within you. So while a lot of people are searching outside of themselves and they refuse to recognize the greatness and to tap into the greatness that the Most High has already put in you, they choose to seek validation from the world and from outside sources.
From man.
When the kingdom of God is within you. Yes. It was already given to you.
Deep.
It was already given to you.
Applause,
so I mean, all right, let's go ahead and hit the applause for real. Let's hit the applause. We got some comments as well too. Brother Robert, man, he been with us, rocking with us for a long time, consistently, like day one. He said, I don't understand the point of pretending to be someone else, to lure people into fake relationships or financial scams. Hashtag Bobby B. Let's go ahead and type that up, man. For real. You don't understand. We don't understand either.
None of us do.
We do some horns, man. For real. We don't understand.
We don't understand either. We're trying to figure this one out.
So, I mean, like, think about it. Those people that are out there, and it's not to put a shame on you guys, but shame on you niggas. Shame on you motherfuckers that go out here and make fake pages to try to fake expose somebody when you don't even expose yourself. That is crazy.
What is the reason? And listen, once again, you don't find older ones doing
It's mental health. I think
it
has a correlation with mental health. It's a deep subject that nobody has ever talked about. And we will tackle this task again. And like I said, this is rated R for reality. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe first of all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe first of all. You know what I'm saying, brother? Oh, Cousin Sean, he said, talk, Cuzzo, talk. He said, preach, Cuzzo, preach. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate all the comments, man. Y'all is coming through. Y'all coming through with the come through. Y'all coming through with the come through. But look, the whole goal is to not be distracted by the outside world. And that's the goal in relationships. We'll tackle that as well, too.
Yeah, relationships is what
I think that people
right.
that have these fake pages and stuff like that, they lack they lack relationship skills. I don't know. Whatever it's called.
But when we dig in deeper, it's a whole lot of reasons. It's all are not fake. Some people pop up with fake pages to catch people, try to catch their significant other.
And it's still manipulative and deceptive. It's a lie. You are a living lie. Fuck that. You a clown ass living ass lie. If you got some fake pages, bro, you got some fake pages, bro.
The fact is, it's fake.
And you out here.
Whichever way you look at it.
I mean, chances are you a scammer. Chances are you're not your real self.
They're not a scammer. They trying to.
No, I'm not saying everybody. Of course, everybody's not a scammer that do that shit. But the majority of them people, they don't create troll pages
any which way. He
and
said
fake pages for no reason.
I kind of feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can't be themselves. And if we could be more for real about anything.
But let me tell you something, not to cut you off, but listen to this. Them fake pages, they are more themselves than them real pages. If you dig
exactly. They are.
That's the real.
Oh my goodness. You know
what
did you just say that? Hold on. Say that again.
Think about that.
Hold. This applause stop. You better say that again.
Gotta say it. Listen to this.
Oh, TSU Flash. He said, "What's up, fam?" Oh, what it do, fam? Let's go ahead and clap it up, man. We know TSU in the bed. Guys, man. Real talk, man. Go ahead and follow TSU, man. Follow AO Shag, man. Y'all already know we are in the business of promoting Baltimore. We coming up out the struggle, whether you like it or not. This is what we doing.
And for each other, we got to do this.
Yep.
If we don't pull together, it's never going to happen. You know, you hear the story, pull together. We are for real.
But what was your interruption about, Uncle Wayne? Tell me.
But look, this is what we got to do. Damn, I kind of forgot what I had to say.
That's all right. That's fine. That's fine. I was telling you the troll pages, the fake pages. I'm saying they're not all bad. You know what I'm saying? Not all bad all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, damn, I kind of forgot what I'm saying. But a lot of times, people don't really understand who they are. When they do fake things, they get a chance to be something they're not. But if you dig a little deeper, it's really them. You know what I mean?
And that's real. That is real. Because you know what? That reminds me of. Now, hold on. Let's go ahead and clap it up for Uncle Wayne. Let's get a drum roll. Let's get some doorbell. All that, man. They want to hit. Man, that was. You know how much fireworks that was? No, the fireworks about that is that, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it for weeks that a lot of people struggle all their life trying to find out who they are and trying to find out where they fit in. And we've been talking about it for the last few weeks that depression kicks our ass. It really kicks a United States ass. It don't matter if you black, white, Latino. If you living in this society on this side of the world, depression is gonna kick your ass because most of us is damn near broke. That's a fact. So while all of us are so busy stunting and trying to front for social media, for people that don't give a freak about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, it's just like that clout chasing. We was talking about that earlier, you know what I'm saying? Just the clout chasing. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be something
it's just,
you're not.
It's something, man. It's a disease. It's a disease.
Is it a disease?
It may be a demonic
addiction is a disease. Is it?
It may be.
Really?
It may be. Flash said people scared to express themselves. Then Brother Bobby said so many people are nuttier than squirrel shit. Hey, yo. If this ain't the realest podcast, man, just go ahead and delete us, man. Just go ahead, unsubscribe. Go ahead and don't follow. But this is the realest. This is the real shit.
We're not going anywhere. We're gonna be real. And guess what? You might as well get used to us.
You know what?
We're not going anywhere.
Brother Bobby was saying too a couple of weeks ago too when we had that conversation. Brother Bobby was just talking about how people lack the vision. You know what I'm saying? He put it on a comment. He was basically saying people lack the vision. The young people lack the vision. And I say, I agree with that. I agree with that. But I also think that society is warping everybody to lack a vision, and that's why we had the show. We've been having these shows because basically, even if you look at school and the education system, it is not made to inspire your goals. It's not made to bring out the best in you. It's not made to discover those talents that you have in you. Yes. It's not made to discover those gifts that's in you. It's actually made to make you assimilate to the way that everybody else is, and to think like everybody else is. That is social engineering. And Brother Bobby is absolutely right. And then to go over top of that, you know, Flash was talking about how a friend of his stopped dancing making art. He was making art, and at a young age, and he could really draw, and people was clowning him for the art. People was clowning him for the dance. That's the same thing that people will clown me for right now. They say, yo, you can't podcast. You don't know how to talk. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You ain't talking shit. Man, watch me work. Watch me work. Mm-hmm. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share. You know what type of time we on, man. Stop playing with it.
Are you ready for this?
Stop playing with it.
The best.
Who you know with conversation like this? The best of your best podcasters don't even talk about it.
Every week
Stop playing with it.
It is who we are because we're real. We are BMore4Real, and guess what? We talk about things that people don't, and we are real.
We are real, and we ran out of time, man. We really got make sure y'all stay tuned to BMore Baby next segment, man. BMore4Real Entertainment. Maybe we got to revisit this. Let us know.
Finish being real.
We need the viewers' comments. We need the viewers' feedback. Let us know what y'all wanted to talk about, man. We appreciate y'all so freaking much, man. We got another comment I just saying. Flash said, yes, sir, my guys, man. Keep it real, man. We appreciate you, Shaq.
I like that.
We appreciate you, Flash, man. We appreciate you, man. For real. BMore4Real. They part of the fam. They are part of the fam.
I am Uncle Wayne.
Bobby said, I dig the new podcast background and the up close and personal. He said he digging all that. Man, we digging all the subscribers. We digging all them people. We got to wrap it up for y'all, man. Stay tuned to BMore Babies.
Entertainment.
BMore4Real. Get your weekly dose of reality. Rated R for reality every Wednesday. I'm
every Wednesday.
Danny.
I'm Uncle Wayne.
Keep it locked with us.